Hello and welcome to this final segment on establishing an effective performance routine that allows you to consistently and efficiently reach your optimal zone of natural excellence for better sustaining high performance and a high level of resilience. So, what is a performance routine? Well, a performance routine is a sequence of task-relevant thoughts and actions that an individual engages in prior to, during, and after their performance of a specific skill. So, as we turn back to our cycle of performance, our performance routine effectively engages each phase of that cycle prior to, during, and after performance. And it entails the implementation of those concepts that I introduced throughout this module so that we can fully engage each phase as necessary. Routines can also be used as a helpful way to provide stability in highly unstable environments, and it does this by triggering concentration, helping to decrease anxiety, and providing positive focus to someone who may normally engage in negative self-talk, self-defeating behaviors, or unproductive thinking patterns, especially when within high-stress environments, okay? Our performance routines and what they do is they provide stress management in the moment, and they help in achieving our ready and resilient state. So remember, our ready and resilient state is where we are able to more consistently reach our optimal zone of functioning, right? Again, for that better sustaining of high performance and increasing our overall resilience. So, how do we develop and sustain an effective routine that works for us? Well, what I have here are 5 tips to walk you through that help you to do that. So one of the first things we want to do, or one of the first tips is, we want to stick that routine before or after an existing habit, and we want to sync it by combining it with something that we already do. So for example, as we get ready and prepare to go to work, we hop in the car. After we turn on the engine, maybe we can incorporate one quick deep breath or a quick body scan. Maybe we're leaving home and there's some stress going on at home, or we're dreading and not looking forward to what's ahead of us at the workplace. Implementing one deep composing breath can reduce any anxiety that we may be holding on to, or decrease our activation. And the quick body scan can just allow us to check in with where we are before we prepare to engage. As we combine it with something that we like to do, what we can do is say as we take a break throughout our day, whether it's for lunch or 10 minutes regrouping, what we can do is apply some mindfulness or a bit longer of a breathing technique or a relaxation technique, okay, within that break, so we can maximize the effectiveness of that really brief disengagement. Secondly, we want to start simple. What that entails is 3 really important things within starting simple. First, we want to create a routine that is small and easy to do. Research tells us that people will typically give up and abandon a new habit if it's complicated and takes a long time to do. So again, as I mentioned in some of the other segments as well, we're looking at starting with something real small of a time frame, 2 to 3 minutes, as we learn how to implement this skill. We want to stay motivated and stay committed. The idea is to get 1% better each day throughout the year. So by the end of the year, you're at 360+% improvement in that area of your life. And we also want to be patient, okay? Skill development takes time, so be patient, okay? All in terms of starting simple. Third, you want to do the routine daily, okay? We want to be consistent with training these new concepts as we implement them and incorporate them into our lives, okay? The sustained practice of these concepts and that routine is crucial for creating the habit and developing our mastery of that routine. Routines become more effective the more they're trained. Fourth, create a habit tracker. So what I have in addition to the associated resource links I include with some of the previous segments, I'm also going to be including with this segment here recommended applications that you can download on your phone. And what those applications will do for you is it'll teach you some more about that skill. You'll get to see a little bit more how it's performed, and you can track your progress as you acquire that skill and implement it into your life, okay? Lastly, what you want to do is standardize your routine before you optimize it, okay? So keep trying the same routine first. Get used to it and learn it effectively. From there, you can look to build upon that and optimize it, okay? So here are the tips to establishing an effective routine. Check out all of those associated resource links that I provided throughout the earlier segments, and take a look and check out those recommended applications, okay? And continue to flush out something that is specific and meaningful to you, okay? Let's dig in.